You are way too T to not be living in your dream reality. And this is a very specific message. Honestly, this is for a big collective. This is for a really big collective. But only some people will come across this because you are actually ready to step into the truth that you are T, and that it's time to stop fucking playing. It's time to stop playing around with your limiting beliefs and like having conversations with your limiting beliefs, like when you already know what you're capable of, what you can do if you would just apply yourself. So you really have to work on your self-concept, okay? Your self-concept is how you view yourself, what you think is hard to get, what you think is easy to get, what you think, you know, like how easy things are for you to do. Like, for example, a regular person has a self-concept that if they're hungry, of course, if they have money and stuff, if you're hungry, you see yourself as valuable enough to go to wherever you want to go to get food and get that food. Let's just say it's a fast food like Chipotle. You see yourself as valuable enough to go get that Chipotle. And when it comes to your dreams and goals, and you go get it. And when it comes to your dreams and goals, it's like it's a conversation back and forth between you and a voice that's saying, I don't know if this is going to work. Can I really do this? This isn't really possible. Only certain people get to do this. I'm not ready yet. I have to go to college for 20 years so that I can do this for, or like, you know what I'm saying? You put a lot of limitations over yourself to prolong the manifestation. But your self-concept, like what I was saying about the food thing, is that if you was to think that it was hard for you to go to Chipotle and get some food, even though you have the money, even though it's 5 minutes down the street, it's open, there's nobody in line, the line is short, but you were to think of yourself of, oh, I'm not worthy of that, there will be plenty of obstacles that come in between you and actually getting that. Although you have the money, you have the way of getting there, everything is already in perfect alignment for you to get what you want, but the only thing that's stopping you is your own mind. So when it comes to your dreams and goals, it's important that you have a grander sense of self when it comes to yourself. This isn't being cocky. This isn't being arrogant. This isn't putting others down. This is owning who you are and being confident in what you have to offer, regardless of what level you see yourself at. And I had to get over this hurdle when I wanted to start having my dance classes, because like in the dance industry, it's like, well, in any industry, honestly, it's like, okay, if you don't have the credentials, if you didn't have these certain sort of experiences, then you cannot go and be a teacher. You cannot go and guide someone else. But I had to understand for myself that I've had plenty of experiences. I've had plenty of I have plenty of value. I have my own perspective and my own knowledge, and other people value that, but it wasn't until I started to value my own worth and value that I was able to actually start having dance classes, start developing a community, start actually helping people with what I have to offer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so wherever you are now, you can start wherever you are now. And the thing is that whoever is watching this, you know your potential. You know that if you're a fashion designer, you know that your clothes are fucking tea. You know that if you're an artist, you know that your art is so fucking fire and unique. But you might be telling yourself that it's not that good, it's alright, whatever. Because a lot of times this is what we do. We have so many people to look at and to compare ourselves to. Never compare yourself to anyone, because you are literally one of one. This is why I really want to talk about this. Whenever you are thinking that your work isn't good enough or whatever the case may be, really get clear on what's going on in your brain. Because a lot of times you are thinking of somebody else's art, you are thinking of somebody else's content, and saying mine isn't that good because it doesn't look like this. Or it's not up to par enough because it's not resemblance of this. And it's a subconscious thing. This is why you have to catch it. You have to catch yourself in those moments. Because one thing that I noticed about myself when I started creating content is that I would feel like not really aligned with my content at first. Because every time I would go to create, I would have like my favorite creator in mind. And it's like, okay, I love this creator, I love what they have to offer, but I'm not them, and I don't want to be them. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to take inspiration from your favorite people and your favorite creators or whatever. It's okay to take inspiration from other people's lifestyles that you get inspired by, but you do not have to recreate anything. This is your life. You are here to pave your own lane. Everybody is here to pave their own lane. And however you decide to do that is on you. It's up to you. You have full creative control. God gave you creative control within this life. So if you decide to get in alignment with something that doesn't necessarily feel in alignment to you, i.e., you are an artist, but you decide to go work in a fast food restaurant. There's nothing wrong with having a job, but making sure that the things that you are doing are aligning with you. You absolutely have a choice in that. You absolutely have a choice whether you want to go work at an art studio, whether you want, like, surround yourself with the things that you want to see for yourself. And even if you can't get the exact thing, the exact environment that you want, get as close as possible to it. And I always talk about this. Show up as who you want to be seen as much as possible. Because it's like we can manifest, we can try to manifest this dream version of ourselves and, you know, make the vision boards and journal and do all of this stuff, which is essential. But if you don't start becoming that person, if you don't start walking as that person, if you don't start doing the things that dream version of yourself does, then it's always going to be like a thing that's far away. It's always going to be a thing that you're trying to get to instead of just becoming, you know? And yeah. So how do you become? How do you do that? How do you get in alignment with who you want to become? You literally start from scratch. You literally curate your life. Like I said, God has given you creative control over your life. So you can literally sit down, write who you want to be, write what are your morals and values in life. That is very important, because a lot of times we get ourselves into situations because we are not firm within our own principles, and then it's like, well, you get yourself into a situation and it's like, I don't want to go through this, but like you have aligned yourself with that because you weren't intentional and clear on your own principles and values, you know? So you go and you write, what is important to me? What does wealth look like to me? What does happiness and success look like to me? And you curate a routine for yourself, for that dream version of yourself. If you had everything that you wanted, what would your life look like? What would you do waking up? When you wake up in the morning, what would your routine be? When you go to sleep at night, what would your routine be? And what are you doing throughout the day? What does their life actually look like? And you're going to mirror that as much as possible. What thoughts are they thinking? How are they handling certain situations? How are they handling financial situations? How are they handling relationship problems? How are they handling their friendships? What kind of friendships do they have? What kind of relationship do they have? Who are they in these relationships? Who do they help? You know? And this will help you gain more clarity over yourself and the gifts that you already have, that you just need to have. Like, it's like, whoever this is for, you are keeping your gifts dormant. You are keeping your gifts dormant, and you know this, and you want to get out of this. This is why you've been watching this video right now. You are looking to get out of this dormant state. You want to fulfill your purpose. You want to fulfill yourself. You want to fulfill your authenticity. You want to make an impact and create a legacy that you have started, because you are very different and you are very unique. This is for a very specific group of people. Yeah, this is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. This video, like, this message is not for everybody. Yeah. So you have to start rewiring your brain. And you can look at a lot of my old videos and just like go through those. And I also have workbooks, digital workbooks. I have digital courses available. And I would highly recommend that you take the time to actually invest in yourself. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself, because then, like, everything is literally a mirror. If you don't want to invest in yourself, then nobody's going to want to invest into you. Because it's like, if you are scared to invest into yourself, to take that leap of faith, to do what you really want to do, to get the help that you need, to get the guidance that you need, to get the mentorship that you need, if you are scared to invest into yourself, that just means that you don't feel like you are worthy, or that you would, that just means that you don't think that you are going to get your return on investment. But you not getting your return on investment is all on you. So that just reflects on self-worth, which is one of the most important things when it comes to getting into alignment with your dream self, because you are worthy. And if you don't know that, or if you move like you are not worthy, then that is the experience that you will be having. And it's 2 cards that I pulled, and actually 3. The first one is love yourself. You can do anything. You can do anything. Anything you put your mind to, you can do. And you already knew that. And you already have told other people that. Anything I do, anything I put my mind to, I can do it. If I put my mind to it, I can do it. You've told people that. But have you put your mind to the things that you really want? Or did you put your mind to finding a job on Indeed? You put your mind to that, and you got that, right? But have you put your mind to the things that God is calling you to do? Because those are the things that are going to fill you up. Those are the things that are going to fill up the people around you. Those are the things that are going to help you pour into the people around you without feeling depleted. Giving something to people that they can actually use. Giving something to people that they can take from and apply to their own life and go flourish. The second one says, we are all perfect in our own magnificent, fucked up ways. Laugh at yourself, love yourself and others. Rejoice in the cosmic ridiculousness. Literally, when I was like like, bro, I just started posting on my YouTube consistently recently, and the main thing that has created like growth within my channel is honestly showing up imperfect. Perfectly imperfect. I don't even edit these videos. Like, before I would be so like perfectionistic. I don't even know if that's a word. But like, it's like I want to edit out every little pause. I want to edit out this. I want to edit out that. If I started over my words, it's like, okay, I have to repeat that sentence like 50 times so I can get it perfect. You do not have to show up perfect. You are perfect just the way that you are. And somebody is waiting for you, and somebody is looking for you specifically. You specifically, your specific energy. There is no one like you. No one has went through the things that you have went through. Nobody has the perspective that you have, because like, it's similar, but get closer and it's not the same. And this is why they are looking for you, because it's like you have something that is very authentic and relatable that you are holding back because you are scared what other people think. You have limiting beliefs like, oh, what if I do this and it fails? Or what if, like, don't feed into that, because what will happen if you actually tried it? Like, get into experimentation mode. Really get into experimentation mode, because that's what makes life fun. And you'll actually be able to have more clarity when you actually try the things that you want to try. You go for it. Go for it. Go for it. And don't be so perfectionistic about it. Like, bro, I would be like, oh, my room isn't like this person's room. I don't have a steady background, or whatever the case may be. Fuck all of that, bruh. This is my fucking room. This is me, okay? Like, this is me right now in this time period, and I'm gonna show up just like this. And yeah, it's like really getting comfortable with yourself, and it's such an amazing journey, and it's really a spiritual journey. It's such a beautiful walk with the divine, and I would just say, just go for it. Like, literally just go for it, and rejoice in the cosmic ridiculousness. All of the things that pop up that's like, what the like, why? It's like, that is a test to who you are, who you say you are, who you think you are, who you believe you are. You will show yourself who you are. You will. And having that relationship and that communication with yourself when you want to do something, you feel anxiety coming up, and you like, okay, I'm feeling anxious about this, but fuck that. And you go ahead and do that shit anyway. Like, that's really building trust, a trustworthy relationship with yourself that you are looking for. That's the feeling that you're looking for. You are looking for that grander sense of self, that sense of yourself where it's like, I trust myself. I can go into this, and if shit goes wrong, I got me. Like, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna pivot. I could do something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck embarrassment, fuck all of that shit, because at the end of the day, who's really shooting in the gym with you? Exactly. Okay? And the last one says, most answers reveal themselves through doing and not thinking. I can't make this shit up. I'm sorry. I cannot make this shit up, okay? I just pulled these cards, alright? So, most answers reveal themselves through doing and not thinking. Meaning that in order to figure out, do I really want to start posting my content and saying fuck it? Only way you gonna figure out is if you start doing that shit. And one piece of advice I would say for all my content creators or wanting to really get into it, because once you're doing it, you're doing it. Once you creating content, it's not oh, I'm an inspiring content creator. No, you are a content creator. That's what you do. Like, stop continuously putting the version of yourself that you want to be in, like, 10 feet away from you. Oh, I'm an inspiring artist. Like, bro, you already be fucking painting, arting, all of this shit. You not inspiring nothing. You are that. Like, and tell yourself that. Seriously. But yes, I hope this message resonated. Well, I know it resonated. If you watching this shit, it resonated because it's for you. But I hope that you have an amazing day. My name is Mika, by the way. I don't think I ever really introduced myself. My name is Mika, and I help women get in alignment with their dream selves through dance, alchemy, and spirituality. And I'm actually, if you are in the DMV area, I'm actually having free dance alchemy privates this month, April 2025. So if you're interested, DM me on Instagram, and I will send you my availability. And I also help women start their own business through digital marketing. So I have a done for you product in my bio. Usually like the done for you product is, it has resale rights, meaning that you can take the product, you can customize it yourself, and you can actually resell it and get 100% profit. I have nothing to do with the profit that you make, and sell it to your own audience and help other people create an income online as the world is becoming more digital and AI. And a lot of resale right products are, you cannot find them under $500. I am actually selling my own done for you product for less than $50. So if you're interested in getting started, you could click the link in my bio. Well, you could click the link down below. Yeah, I'll put it in there. You could click the link down below. It also comes with a freebie guide as well. And yeah, it also comes with a one-on-one free mentorship call, so we could talk about your niche, like how you want to get started, what are your intentions and stuff like that. And yeah, so that's what I got going on. But I pray that you have the most abundant day, and I know that you will, like, things will begin to open up and clarify for you as we are entering this spring season and things are beginning to bloom. Ideas are going to begin to bloom, and yes, I'm very excited for you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.